Seriously, this is becoming, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's a good thing for us to be seeing this happening in Nigeria, where we see a lot of people being kidnapped and people don't mind to just go get money and pay for it and they think it's over and they will kidnap another people and they also will still I don't really get it. What are they doing? Are they doing business transaction or something?
Um, Unfortunately, it's so unfortunate that um, the leaders in Nigeria, the politicians in Nigeria, some unscrupulous Nigerians, and the lackadaisical attitude of Nigerians itself um, has allowed this kidnapping, banditry, terrorism thing to fester this long. It shouldn't be. God rest his soul. Sani Abacha said that, look, any insurgency that seem a dragging one means that it is either the government people are aware of it, or the government is aware of it, or certain politicians are just playing games with Nigerians. And in the midst of it, you realize that which is the question we all should be asking now? What is the value of a Nigerian life? What is it?
I don't think they place any value on anybody's life in Nigeria because the way I see things now, it's like a couple of people just gather together and start mocking a set of people because they are not up to their standard. Do you get what I'm saying? If you notice those that are being kidnapped, I don't think they are more known notable peoples. Most of them are teachers. Some of them are business tycoons and all that. You understand me? Since I've been hearing it, I don't see them trying to abduct someone like big politicians.
The fact is, or the truth is, they have.
The big
But
politicians.
whenever they picked up a big man, in quotes,
Okay.
I can assure you that within 48 hours, they settle them and get their people back.
Okay.
But if it's the rest of us, or Nigerians generally, um, the lackadaisical attitude of government officials is the most annoying part of it. All you hear from Nigerian government officials are, we condemn this
I
barbarity.
like it that they said they condemned
They
it.
always condemn without putting action in place. I know countries where if you pick one or you kill one, they don't mind losing 50 just to get that one back or getting more. But in a situation whereby politics continues as usual and as normal, when children, women, and our youths are being not just kidnapped, but are being unalived, unnecessarily, and it seemed that the government are just interested in politics. Business as usual, and it's unfortunate. I'm not even talking about party politics now. Be them APC, PDP, NON,
Whichever, it
UNN,
doesn't matter.
it is the same. Everybody will just talk, blah, 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 and that's it.
Okay, what do you think can be the final thing to be done?
I think it's something that we should take more seriously. One,
Okay.
I think every other thing in Nigeria should be put on hold until security situation in Nigeria is brought back to normal.
There's going to be election in 2027. How can they put that on the hold?
Of course, they can.
Because of what?
If
Do you ask this government and they said they agree that there's a problem? That's
of course they agreed that there's
they
a
agree
problem,
there's a problem.
it's just that the solution is what they don't have.
So if there's no
And they're refusing to tell Nigerians that this thing is too much for us, we cannot solve. We're playing politics with the lives of the average Nigerian.
do you also agree that there's something too much for the government to solve? No, if
Honestly,
you agree,
honestly, if they have the wherewithal, they can solve it. But do they have the will to stop it? I know that there's certain people, even in government right now, that are benefiting from the crisis situation in Nigeria. There are certain people in politics, majority of them benefit from the problem, the crisis, the lack of electricity, the lack of good security. You know, they are benefiting from it. People like that will pretend. Recently, one of them was trying to get into the House of Assembly. What do you think is going to happen?
it will still be
Every
the same thing.
information passed, even within Aso Rock, before they are finishing that meeting, Boko Haram people are aware. The terrorists are aware. So, unless whoever is leading Nigeria or set of people leading Nigeria are ready to call anybody's bluff, we are still using religion to disturb the peace of Nigeria. Somebody needs to call everybody's bluff and deal with whoever you are, whatever you may be in Nigeria. If your hands are in what is causing instability in Nigeria, then it is either they get you out or put you to check. But unfortunately, I don't think we're ready for that yet.
Okay, now let's now look at it from this end. Let's believe the government already condemned it. Everybody in Nigeria don't like what is happening, especially those that have been victim before. Because if you have never been a victim, you probably will know the gravity of what is happening. You understand me? But for those that have been victim, they know what it is. You know, you know what it is to see your father being slaughtered. Do you know what it is to see your son or daughter being maltreated? You know all that. And some people will say, no, everything will be all right. I know everything will be all right. But if all the citizenry is being killed, now tell me, who are you governing on?
Unfortunately, sometimes they arrest these people and they say they are granting them amnesty.
What for?
And I don't understand which government. I have never, and I'm taking this very seriously. I don't think an American government, for example, or Russian government, for example, will catch somebody who's wiped out a village and say, "Oh, they are our children. Let us rehabilitate them." Repentant
Who
bandits.
brought the idea of rehabilitation?
I believe they are the people sponsoring them.
So what are you not talking about?
Whoever
So
is in government,
if somebody is sponsoring
whoever
them,
is in government, whether in the military or in government, that comes out, or even outside government in Nigeria, be you a sheikh, be you a sultan, be you an emir, and you come out to say, grant these two people amnesty, people that have killed, maimed, raped women and children, innocent ones. You now catch them and say they don't know they were children. Then you should be considered a sponsor of these people, and you yourself should be arrested, either killed or sentenced to life imprisonment. That's what serious countries do.
I just see that it's enough kiting with the life of people. Enough is enough. They should stop playing hide and seek game on this issue.
Are they going to listen?
They will. They are listening. I know they are hearing us because some of us we don't really come out like this if there's no a lot of issue. I mean, a lot of big issue. This is big issue. This is an issue that a government is actually just wallowing inside
And
without
I
getting.
think it's also high time for Nigerians generally to stop being very dormant. We've been too dormant. We're taking everything the government is doing. And that's why they refuse to regulate religion in Nigeria. They've used Christianity and Islam especially to make Nigerians look stupid and dummy or dunce. That's the truth.
So
Because
what are you trying to say?
normally, things that Nigerians should react to,
They don't.
religion will make that. If you go to the churches, they tell you, no, don't do this, don't do that.
Emaja o,
You understand?
kò
If
sí
you go
wàhálà
to the
o.
mosque, they tell you, hey, don't do this. But the fact remains that we cannot continue to allow government manipulators to allow our children, women and children, and our young men and women killed unnecessarily. If you look at the number of people that are killed in Nigeria daily, or the number of women, children that are kidnapped in Nigeria daily. And all we do is talk and talk and talk and talk and nothing. And those same politicians will come to your areas and you'll be saying Babake, and you'll be hailing them. Then we're all culpable. We're all guilty. Until we Nigerians stand up to say, enough, this rubbish will continue.
Are we ready to do that?
It's left to Nigerians.
Okay, now let me give you an example. A brother asking you, please, I don't have money, I don't have anything. You are not yet to send anything to your brother. The politician got them and gave your brother maybe what he needs at that time. Who will your brother be loyal to? Loyal to that politician for that day, forgetting that you are the one taking care of him even before anything at all. You understand me? That is why we will still be in it. There's no way. Nigerians, most of our people, their brain doesn't go to that level, thinking that if I don't get this, if I get this now, it will solve something. Have you forgotten that it's not that something? There's still more things to be solved.
Let us continue now. Let us continue.
To be solving
By the
that
time,
one thing.
this is the second Oyinbo came and colonized us, Abi? And they took us slavery. And eventually they left us.
Yes.
But indirectly, they brought
Another
everything. So we have new colonization. And for Usman Danfodio came from Sokoto and spread his own as well.
Alawani, yeah.
and spread his own as well. Now it is happening again. If we're not careful, they're going to run over that country and they will take all of you as slaves again. So it's high time that Nigerians begin to do the right thing. All we do is, oh, they are coming, oh, what did they, oh, they are in the Guinea. What exactly are we doing? If the government is not doing anything, I think we all as Nigerians should begin to tell ourselves which way forward. What are we going to do about this?
And I want to tell all the comedians, all the people that create content and all that. There's some content you don't have to do like comedy thing for people to understand. There's some things that it's not everything that is comedy. You understand me? At times we need to be serious to understand the situation at hand. You understand me? I saw the comedy some people are showing, they are doing the beheaded teacher comedy and all that.
No,
I don't think
it's unfortunate that social media is free for all in Nigeria.
nobody's regulating it.
And I think there's certain things that we shouldn't joke with. Apart from that innocent man losing his life in the most gruesome manner, don't forget that he's got families that care, people that are grieving right now. Why and how would you turn such thing into comedy? Whoever did that should be ashamed of themselves. You should not do that. This is a very trying moment for that family. Rather than support them whichever way you could, you now start doing comedy with what's the evil thing that has befallen that family or befallen the nation at large. In other countries, by now, the country will be put on hold and all efforts will be going to that forest or wherever those people are. But unfortunately, because certain politicians are feeding from it, they've allowed this thing to fester for so long that now I am not sure the government can handle it alone. And rather than the government to cry out to say we need help, they are allowing certain countries who would only come to Nigeria because of mineral resources and compound the situation even more for Nigerians. Most of these countries coming to Nigeria do not care about you and I. They're just after the mineral resources from Nigeria. And whoever are those in leadership in Nigeria that I thought should know better than some of us are allowing these people to do divide and implement their divide and conquer style that is now enslaving and destroying our country, which is the reason why so many people are leaving Nigeria. What about those who cannot afford to leave? Where would they go? That is why I'm pained. That is why I'm pained as I'm speaking right now.
I'm pained too. I'm pained.
That innocent people are suffering in that country.
I think enough
is innocent lives are being
is
cut short in that country.
Enough is enough.
And politicians are politicking rather than come together. Atiku Obi,
Obi,
Tinubu, all of you.
all the
I
big
think
names.
it's that time you put partisan politics aside and say, look, first of all, we have only one country. How can we make sure that we solve this security situation? I know I don't agree with you politically, but this sense, we have to agree to solve
And
this
put things
problem.
together to
Are
stop
they
the
doing
menaces.
that? No. What are they doing? They will play you and I to begin to fight ourselves on social media. And the dummy ones as well will go online and be supporting rubbish while they're killing your brothers and sisters, while they're mortgaging your future, while they're ensuring that your children unborn will suffer. And this is why some developed countries are kicking Nigerians out of their countries. Are we bothered about that? We're busy politicking. It is a shame to the government. It is a shame to the political parties. It is a shame to all of us.
So what we are saying in essence is that let everyone come together to fight this together. Let's fight it together. There's no time for us to be thinking about anything else except security in Nigeria. Please, Shina Ayoindola is my name, and I condemn all those menaces.
I remain Jide Alabi. Peace must return to Nigeria. All through my secondary school, my parents never traveled with me from Lagos to the north. We do night travel from Lagos to Port Harcourt to Maiduguri. No problem. Can you go from Lagos to Ibadan in the middle of the night now?
Who are you talking about? Just say 9 p.m. alone. Just
It's a
9
shame.
p.m.
I think we need to start doing the right thing. That country, the people of Nigeria have suffered enough. If you're a leader in that country and you're one of those who are just taking advantage of the situation, enriching yourself, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Thank you for listening, and God bless you.